Hello, this is James August. Today's webinar, this is our weekly webinar. Welcome to the webinar. It's going to be on custom keto diet plans. And I have two very wonderful ladies. They're going to present to you about custom keto diet plans and how you can lose your weight using keto diet plan. Now, before we do that, there's people who are getting on the webinar now. This webinar capacity is 1,000 people. We are already almost getting there. So please don't leave your seat. If you do, you might not be able to come back. So if you have to shut the door, put the cat out of the room, close the window, shut down your Facebook, Twitter, or whatever your social media, and pay attention. Get a paper, a piece of paper, and a pen so you can take down the notes. And this can change your life. Okay, it did change my life a few months ago. I was obese. I had tried so many diet programs and none seemed to work for me, or I would lose the weight and it would come right back. But I tried the keto, and within a few months I've already lost up to 53 pounds. And that's why I'm so excited that I invited these two experts that have helped me to come here and share their knowledge. So if you stay up to the end of the webinar, you'll get a chance to get your own custom diet plan. And so at the end of the webinar, you can click the link below this video and you can get your custom keto diet. Make sure you get your custom and you'll start losing the weight and burning all the fat. Okay, so for now, let's set some rules here. Please, if you have questions, ask the questions and we'll answer them in the background. And in the meantime, please, let me recognize the people that are getting on here. There's lots of people I can see all over the world. I see here there's Johnson who's calling from Sydney. Sorry, I got cut off a little bit, the technical problems. I was recognizing the people that are getting on the webinar, and I'm so excited to see there's people from all over the world. So I've seen there was Messalina from London. We have Mary from, where's Mary coming from? Miami, you see down there. How are you, Mary? I see Roseanne is in New York. I do see Josephine from California. I recognize here is Marion, who is coming up from, this is Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. So guys, thank you for getting on the webinar. Those of you that I cannot mention your names on here, I do recognize and appreciate you getting on the webinar, but please stay until the end of the webinar and you click the link below so you can get your own custom keto diet plan, and you can use that to lose a lot of weight and also burn a lot of fat and remain energized. So just briefly to share my experience when I started on this, the first few days, I felt the change in my body because keto diet uses mainly high quality fats and proteins instead of the carbohydrates. It's low in carbohydrates, so you might feel like you're craving for your carbohydrates because a lot of people are overweight. They feed on a lot of carbohydrates and sugar stuff. But when you start keto, the fat and the proteins that helps you lose weight. So the ladies, I'm going to invite the two ladies. First of all, one will come up and they will tell you all about the keto, and then we'll have Janet Roberts, the expert, coming in also to share with you about how you can get to keto and how you can make it successful and make it work. So basically, I was telling you about keto diets, and keto diets basically use high quality fat and proteins, and once you start getting those into your body goes into an overdrive to start using all the fats, burning all the fats, and of course because it's low carbohydrates, you start generating what we call ketones, and your body goes into ketosis, and this is high premium fuel compared to your vehicle. If you give your vehicle premium gasoline compared to the regular low grade gasoline, the premium gasoline gives you high performance performance. So that's what happens in your body when you start feeding on keto diets. Then your body starts using the premium fuel, which is ketones, and your performance goes up. You feel energized, everything changes, your mood changes. I mean, I feel great, you know. I'd struggled for so many years with different diet programs, but this is great now. I lost 53 pounds in just a few months. And so click the link below to get your own custom diet plan and stay up to the end of the webinar. The webinar is going to be short, be about 30 minutes. The two ladies are experts. They will share everything, absolutely everything.
Now, without any much further ado, I'll bring the ladies up now first, and then we'll have Jennifer Roberts at the end.
I'll see you at the end.
Okay? Thank you so much. And
enjoy.
Put away all the distractions, please. And do not leave the webinar. You might not be able to come back. It's jam-packed right now.
Okay, so you've heard of keto and you're wondering what all the hype is about. I mean, does it really work, and is it the right diet for you? Well, there's a really simple answer to this question. If you want to see dramatic results in both how you feel and how you look, then following a keto diet is an amazing option. Now here's the deal. Like any new habit, getting started with keto can be challenging, and you're going to have to stick with it to see those results. But trust me, if you can commit to the 3 things I'm going to share with you in this video, your body and your health will thank you. But before I share those 3 tips, let's make sure we're clear on what a keto diet is anyway. When you start a keto diet, you're committing to eating a high amount of fat, a very low amount of carbs, and a moderate amount of protein. By drastically reducing your carb intake, your body is going to enter a state of ketosis, hence the name keto. Ketosis is a metabolic state where your body runs on ketones, a highly efficient alternative fuel. For those of you who haven't heard of ketones, they are a game changer in the world of weight loss. Think of it like switching to premium gas instead of regular unleaded. When your body runs on the optimum fuel, you'll drop fat fast and improve your overall health. In fact, research shows that getting your body into a state of ketosis can help with health conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and Alzheimer's disease. Alright, so back to those 3 tips to kickstart your journey in the right direction. First, make sure to eat the right foods. You're going to want to replace all those danger zone carbs in your refrigerator with keto-friendly options. That means introducing meats, high-fat dairy, and healthy oils in larger quantities to your diet. You'll also want to focus on leafy greens, above-ground vegetables, nuts and seeds, berries, and keto-approved sweeteners. Prepare to say goodbye to all grains, sugar, fruit, and starchy vegetables. Oh, and if your freezer is full of TV dinners, you'll want to clean that out too. Prepared, packaged, and processed foods are seldom compatible with a keto-friendly diet. It may sound like a lot, but don't worry, keto gets way easier to manage when you have the right tools. In fact, we've done all the heavy lifting for you with customized keto diet plans that will tell you exactly what you need to eat. Just click the link below this video to discover the plan that will work best for you. And you might even be surprised by how many of the things you love you can still eat once you learn how to make them keto-friendly. That's right, bread, pasta, cookies, and even ice cream all have keto-friendly alternatives. Okay, tip number 2, it's not just the types of food you're eating that matters, but also how much you're eating. Keto foods naturally help to cut your calorie intake, but you're still going to want to keep careful track so you don't accidentally go over your daily limit. Not sure whether you're eating too much? The best way to figure it out is by checking your progress every few weeks. If you're not getting the results you're looking for, consider adjusting your daily calorie limit accordingly. Remember that whole rule about high fat, low carb, moderate protein? Those are your macronutrients, also known as macros. And in order to keep your body in a state of ketosis, you're going to want to track them. General rule of thumb, eat less than 35 grams of carbs per day. Get 70% of your calories from fat and 25% from protein. Okay, last but not least, prepare for the keto flu. When you first cut back on carbs, your body might experience some changes, and some people experience what's been nicknamed the keto flu. But don't worry, it's not actually the flu, just a term for some temporary symptoms like fatigue or mental fogginess. The keto flu is generally short-lived, and if you're as committed as I think you are, you won't let it stand in the way of the tremendous success you're going to see in just a few weeks. Plus, you can prepare for it ahead of time in order to lessen your chance of experiencing those symptoms. Drink more water, increase your sodium, potassium, and magnesium intake, and make sure to eat more high-quality fat like MCTs. Okay, so those are our 3 pieces of advice to make sure you get the most out of the journey you're about to take. To recap, follow the keto food list as strictly as possible, monitor how much you eat, and prepare for the adjustment period. Most importantly, listen to your body every day and monitor the changes to make sure that the ketogenic diet is the right fit for you. Want to jumpstart your success on keto? Click the link below to get your very own custom keto diet plan and get started today.
We have a few people asking questions, and I'm not going to try to answer all of them. I'll look at one here, very interesting, from Georgina in Madison. Georgina says, I have tried so many weight loss diet, weight loss programs, and at the end of the day, I do not succeed. I lose a few pounds here and there, and I gain the weight back. They leave you with low energy, and you're not able to perform, so you quit the diet. So with keto diet, what happens is this is high quality fuel. So you're replacing your carbs with fat and protein. These are fats and proteins are high quality sources of energy, and the ketones are high sources of fuel. So you can compare that to your vehicle using premium gasoline versus regular low grade gasoline. So the premium gasoline gives you high performance. So that's what happens with the keto. When I started my keto diet, the first few days, because of the change, you suffer, you may feel the change, and that's what we call the keto flu. But after a few days, I was high energy, performance was improved, my mood changed. I mean, I felt a lot energized and out to go in the world. So before too much, you can click the link here and go and get your plan, or you can subscribe to this channel. Before we bring up Jennifer Roberts, I'd like you guys to, again, pay attention. Don't leave. The webinar is still packed. If you leave, you might not be able to come back. So I don't want you to miss what Jennifer is going to teach you, how you can lose weight by using this keto
Would you like
diet
to know
plan.
exactly
Thank you
what
very
to
much,
eat to lose fat
we'll
and
see you
get
at the end.
healthy without giving up your favorite foods or starving yourself? If you're serious about achieving permanent fat loss and a complete health transformation while eating tasty meals like ribeye steak with roasted garlic and butter, then I invite you to watch this short video. Hi, my name is Rachel Roberts. I'm not a professional videographer, but what I have to share with you is so extraordinary and powerful that I decided to create this video for you, myself. So bear with me a little. Here's the deal. In my opinion, the nutrition industry is hopelessly broken. Instead of helping people improve their health and overall physical appearance, the world is filled with myths, scams, and flat-out lies. I mean, it's obvious the current dietary guidelines don't work. Just look at the stats. 71.6% of American adults aged 20 and above are overweight, of which more than half are obese. If you're one of the millions of people who follow all the nutrition rules outlined by health and fitness gurus, but still carry excess fat, it is not your fault. The truth is, no matter how genetically doomed you may think you are, and no matter how frustrated you may feel after trying and discarding many diets, you absolutely can have the lean and alluring body of your dreams. You see, getting into fantastic shape isn't nearly as cruel as nutrition and fitness gurus want you to believe. In fact, if you avoid the four most common and catastrophic diet mistakes, shaping your dream figure is actually a simple process. Are you making one or more of the following 4 common diet mistakes that sabotage health and stall fat loss? Mistake number 1, not being in a calorie deficit. According to some experts, losing weight and keeping it off is all about controlling the types of food you eat. They say particular foods are fattening because they pause fat burning and cause a hormonal environment that leads to weight gain, while other foods balance the system and stimulate fat loss. While that's partially true, it doesn't give you the full picture. The reason is that if you want to lower the number on your scale, the most important thing you must do is enter a calorie deficit. It's simple. If you consume more calories than you burn, you'll gain weight. And if you consume fewer calories than you burn, you'll lose weight. That's a scientific fact. Looking for proof? Well, dozens of studies show the vitality of calorie balance. One of these is a case study by Mark Hogg, a professor of human nutrition at Kansas State University. He carried excess pounds and, knowing the importance of calorie balance, decided to do an experiment. For 2 months, he only ate foods like Twinkies, Oreos, Doritos, and protein shakes, while maintaining a daily energy deficit of 800 calories. The result? In just 2 months, he lost 27 pounds and reduced his body fat from 33.4% to 24.9%. Now, I don't recommend you follow such a diet, but it illustrates my point. If you want to lose fat, you must be in a calorie deficit. The thing is, however, that not all calorie deficits are created equal. Some can do more harm than good. And that's why, even after dedicated efforts, many calorie counters still don't lose fat and achieve their dream body. I'll explain why that's the case in a minute. Mistake number 2. Severe calorie restriction that gives you the metabolism of a 90-year-old lady. If an energy deficit of 250 calories a day will get you lean, a 1,000 calorie deficit would give you the results 4 times as fast, right? Wrong. Many people make this mistake, and I used to do it too, before I knew any better. The truth is, severe calorie deficits screw up your physiology. That's why almost all low-calorie dieters regain the lost pounds when they stop the program. Plus, most often gain some more on top of that. You see, your body doesn't know you're trying to get ripped for the beach. Instead, because you're starving yourself, it thinks you're stranded with no food. As a result, your body's metabolism will plummet to prevent you from losing weight. This means that as soon as you come off your diet, your body will store as much food as possible as fat to prepare itself for the next starvation. That's why it's essential to eat according to a calorie target fine-tuned for your body, your situation, and your goals. Mistake number 3. Thinking all calories are created equal. Thus far, we've looked at calories. And while calories are a crucial piece of the fat loss puzzle, they're in no way the only thing that matters. You see, when most people say they want to lose weight, they actually strive to improve their health and look better. The thing is, if you want to accomplish such feats, you shouldn't strive for weight loss. Instead, set your sights on fat loss. That's because losing weight doesn't necessarily improve health and appearance, but losing fat does. Now, when it comes to fat loss, calories remain a crucial element. But what is just as crucial is your macro intake. In other words, your consumption of protein, carbs, and fat is vital. How you set up your macros has a profound effect on how your body will respond to the meals you eat. For example, if you consume too many carbs, it'll be near impossible to lose fat, even if you maintain a calorie deficit. That's because carbs spike insulin, a hormone that blunts fat loss in 2 main ways. One of these is that elevated insulin levels also reduce fat in your fat cells. And when the cells get reduced fat, your body can never burn off the excess. Second, elevated insulin levels are the storage of energy found in your bloodstream stored into body fat cells. This means that energy doesn't burn off in tissues like muscle, but instead swings its way around to places like your hips and abs. That's what researchers call insulin a fat storage hormone, and that's why carbs-rich diets make it nearly impossible to lose fat. Insulin is just one example. Optimizing your macros is crucial for many more reasons. So in a minute, I'll show you how to set up your macros to triple fat loss. The best part? The method I'll show you in a minute from now is effortless to follow and never leaves you hungry. In fact, this eating style is so satiating and easy to follow that you would probably forget you were on a diet if you weren't losing fat so fast. Mistake number 4. Following an unrealistic, overly restrictive diet. Willpower works like a battery. You only have so much of it when it runs out. That's why very restrictive diets deplete your willpower, increase your cravings, and lead to binging. The exact opposite of what you want when trying to build your dream body. I've seen it countless times before. A guy or girl who is dedicated to losing weight and getting healthy. To kick things off, they start a diet that only allows food like tilapia, asparagus, and chicken. After all, that's what the fitness magazines recommend. While the results are great in the beginning, and the dieter loyally brings Tupperware boxes packed with healthy meals wherever they go, their willpower eventually runs out, and that diet gets tossed out the window. Just keeping dieting itself is already hard. Don't make it even harder for yourself by enforcing all kinds of unnecessary restrictions. Otherwise, you'll likely take on a screw-it mentality after a few weeks or even days. Wake up in a sea of Twinkie wrappers and be back to square one. The solution to these 4 common and disastrous diet blunders we've just covered? A keto meal plan customized to your body, situation, goals, and taste buds. If you want to take all the guesswork out of your diet and follow a guaranteed meal plan, then you'll love my brand new custom meal plan service. For the last few years, I've united leading nutritionists, personal trainers, and chefs to develop custom keto meal plans that are effective, convenient, cost-effective, and, most importantly, enjoyable. And when I say custom meal plan, I mean it. These aren't your run-of-the-mill, here are some recipes pulled together from random blogs, meal plans that many nutrition gurus sell for way too much money. Instead, we tailor your entire meal plan to your own unique situation, needs, goals, and dietary preferences to ensure you experience optimal progress and follow a diet you enjoy. In other words, your days of suffering on ineffective and overly restrictive diets are finally over. It's time to start working based on a method that fits for you. Now, besides the customized ingredients, another beauty of these meal plans is that they're based on the keto diet. And unless you've been lost in the Himalayas for the last few years, I bet you've heard of the keto diet. In fact, you probably have a friend or family member who has transformed their body like magic with this diet. But in case you didn't or just forgot, here's a quick recap. A keto diet is a eating style where you consume almost no carbs, moderate amounts of protein, and high amounts of dietary fat. So you'll be eating tasty high-fat meals like ribeye steak with roasted garlic and butter. Why would you do that? You may wonder. Well, a very low-carb intake puts you into a state called ketosis. You see, under regular circumstances, your body relies for the most part on glucose, the stored form of carbs. When you minimize your carb intake, however, there's not enough glucose available for your body to perform full function. And because some tissues like your brain cannot use fat for fuel, your body needs an alternative energy source to stay alive. That's where ketones come in. Ketones are chemicals produced in the liver when glucose is stored. Very tissues like your brain can use these ketones for fuel when glucose is absent. That's an excellent outcome because otherwise you would die. Now, when your body uses primarily ketones and fatty acids for fuel, you're in a state called ketosis. That's invaluable because ketosis gives you an unfair advantage on your fat loss goals. Here's what a meta-analysis of 13 randomized controlled trials published in the British Journal of Nutrition concluded. Individuals assigned to a very low carbohydrate ketogenic diet achieved a greater weight loss than those assigned to a low-fat diet in the long term. Hence, a very low carbohydrate ketogenic diet may be an alternative tool against obesity. Two further trials found the keto diet leads to more belly fat loss and produces up to 3 times as much weight loss as a high-carb, low-fat diet. That's right. Those who followed a keto diet lost more fat while eating tasty foods like bacon, scrambled eggs with hot sauce, barbecue wings, and pork rind nachos. I know, that sounds almost too good to be true. But there are 7 reasons why the keto diet is the holy grail for fat loss. The first reason is that the keto diet significantly increases fat burning. As mentioned earlier, insulin is the enemy of fat loss. Elevated levels of this hormone blunt fat burning, all channeling energy in your bloodstream into your fat cells. On a keto diet, however, insulin levels drop, which not only benefits your health, but also significantly boosts fat burning. The second reason is that the keto diet is simple and easy to follow. I mean, what's not to love about losing fat while being able to eat tasty, high-fat foods like bacon, eggs, cheese, and steak? The third reason is that the keto diet destroys hunger cravings. After all, you'll never lose fat and keep it off on any diet that leaves you hungry. That's because hunger is an irresistible force. Sooner or later, hunger always defeats willpower. That's why nearly all diets fail. Eventually, you can't take the cravings anymore, and you'll regain all that lost weight by binging. The keto diet, however, brings hunger to a dead-end stop. When you go keto, you won't feel hungry, as you can see by the following graph published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. That's why this eating style is superior for losing fat and keeping it off. In other words, you'll not only look fantastic in the after photo, but also in the after photo. The fourth reason is that you don't have to exercise on a keto diet to lose fat. In other words, no more toiling away hour upon hour of boring cardio on the treadmill. That said, since following a keto diet will boost your energy levels drastically after around 1 week, you will probably become motivated, which may motivate you to exercise. But, as mentioned, you lose fat quickly, whether you're active or not. The fifth reason is that it's healthy and safe to follow a keto diet. In fact, it's probably much healthier and safer than the way you eat now. For instance, various studies show the keto diet can reduce your heart disease risk by elevating levels of the good HDL cholesterol, decreasing blood triglyceride levels, and lowering blood pressure. And research also shows the keto diet can boost mental health, reduce heart to lose fat automatically. You don't even have to think about nutrition all the time. In fact, since you'll never be hungry while following this diet, you would probably forget you were on a diet if you weren't losing fat so fast. In other words, the keto diet is a proven method to transform your body fast. So, how much fat do you want to shred? By ordering your custom keto meal plan, you'll finally have control over your health and figure. Here's what you'll get if you start today. You'll get a 60-day meal plan based on the experience and expertise of industry leaders. That includes nutritionists, personal trainers, and chefs to ensure you make optimal progress towards your dream figure. You'll get a diet optimized to your own ideal calorie and macro intake. This is vital because if you mess up your calorie and macro intake, you might as well not even start a diet. That's why we base your meal plan on science-based methods to figure out the ideal calorie and macro intake for your situation and goals. You'll get delicious meals based on your food preferences. To be able to offer this to you, we've done extensive research and testing and united with top leading keto chefs to provide you with mouth-watering recipes. So, we'll give you meals customized to your food preferences to ensure you'll look forward to each meal. This not only makes your diet enjoyable, but also helps you make a long-lasting change. You'll get instructions on how to further customize your meals. We do this by providing you with options to further customize your diet to your preferences. For instance, if you don't feel like eating bacon, you may have the choice to replace it with beef. You'll get a meal plan with lots of food variety. This ensures you'll get a broad spectrum of nutrients, while also making sure dieting stays enjoyable. You'll get crystal clear, step-by-step recipe instructions. So even if you have no cooking experience, preparing your meals will be a breeze. All you have to do is follow your simple instructions and reap the rewards that come with it. You'll get a downloadable grocery list. In other words, no more time wasting in the supermarket. You'll get a downloadable shopping list for each week that details every ingredient you'll need in the upcoming 7 days, and much more. In other words, we've done everything we can to design a convenient, effective, and enjoyable meal plan to help you reach your health and body shape goals. Best of all, you'll get a custom keto meal plan for less than 5% of what you would normally pay. You see, usually having a personalized nutrition plan created just for you can get really expensive really fast. If you go to a nutritionist, you'll pay around $100 for your initial meeting and an average of $400 per month for modifications and check-ins. So, for a 60-day nutrition plan, expect to pay around $900. And after spending all that money, it's very likely you'll end up with the same outcome as the rest of their clients, devastated with your results and clueless about what to do next. I know how it feels, because I've been there myself, forking out thousands of dollars for no results. And I know how shattering it is to spend all that time and money and not even end up close to your ultimate goal. I don't want you to suffer from such an experience, and that's why I'm offering this service. My goal is to help people transform their health and figure without going through the unnecessary struggles that often come with it. That's why I offer this service not for $900. In fact, if you act today, you'll get instant access for a small fraction of that price. I know, this might sound crazy, but I want to make my custom meal plans available for everyone. And I want to help 1 million men and women around the world take charge of their health and figure. That's why I don't want price to be an issue. But that's not all. Besides the low price, I also back you with a robust and straightforward 100% satisfaction guarantee that works like this. Try your custom meal plan risk-free and judge for yourself. If you're not satisfied, you'll get all your money back. It's simple. If, for any reason, or no reason at all, you're not satisfied, shoot me a message and ask for a refund. Just tell me you're not happy and you'll get your money back. And by satisfied, I mean you're 100% happy with your custom meal plan. You have no regrets, and you're certain, without a shadow of a doubt, that you've made the right decision. So go ahead and test drive your custom meal plan without any financial risk. Click the button below this video now and create a custom keto meal plan. Try it for 60 days and see the results it gives for yourself. In the unlikely scenario you're unhappy with the service, email us a receipt and we'll return your payment without penalty. In other words, you have absolutely nothing to lose by claiming your custom right now. That said, if you're wondering whether this service truly is right for you, I understand. In fact, the truth is, we've been around long enough that we've noticed that there are three types of people we can help. So, if one of the following three scenarios apply to you, please do not buy this custom meal plan, because we won't be a fit. First off, you don't take action, but instead want to spend all your spare time trying to figure out your optimal diet. Second, you think you already know what you need to do to build your dream body, and you're unwilling to follow an expert's instructions. Third, you're not interested in using science-based dieting strategies, but would rather mimic what the average Joe is doing. That being said, if you're looking for a science-based, made-for-you meal plan where you'll lose fat and improve your health while eating delicious foods every meal, here's what I want you to do next. First, click on the button below this video. We'll take you to a page with a few questions about your current situation, food preferences, and goals. Don't worry, it will take less than 30 seconds. We just need some basic info to better understand your circumstances. Answer these questions as accurately as possible and make sure your email address is correct so you can receive your meal plan. Then, once you've completed the survey, we'll create your custom meal plan for you. Just enter your payment details to get instant access to your custom-made keto meal plan. Simple, right? So if you're ready to transform your health and figure, today is the day you can rise to the challenge, because ultimately, this service is for people who recognize a great opportunity when they see one and act fast. And who knows, maybe in just a few weeks from now, you'll stand in front of the mirror with a tape measure in your hands and a smile on your face that won't disappear. Your stomach, arms, and hips will be so lean down, you'll think it's not your body. You'll have to pinch yourself to prove it's really all you. So, if you're still wondering whether this custom keto meal plan service is right for you, well, the way I see it, you have three options from here. Option 1 is ignoring everything you've just seen and change nothing. If you decide to take this path, remember the old saying, if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. Option 2 is trying to lose fat and improve your health through trial and error. Fly solo with the attitude, throw it on the wall and see what sticks. You can reach your goal at some point with this approach, but not without countless frustrations and setbacks that leave you on the verge of giving up. Or option 3, which is the smartest option. You skip all the frustration and take charge of your figure by investing in your custom keto meal plan. Each based on a scientifically proven method that's crafted to help any person at any age and in any situation enjoy long-lasting fat loss results. It's up to you, but if you're ready to take control over your health and figure, click the button below now to get instant access to your custom keto meal plan. You'll be able to start your new diet within minutes of ordering. Seriously, I've never been more excited and proud about one of my programs than as I am now. And I can't wait for you to enjoy the life-changing results you'll get by investing in yourself today. So click the button below now, and
Thank
let's do
you,
this.
Jennifer, for that wonderful presentation. So click the link below and go ahead and get your customized keto diet plan, where you're going to get all your daily recipes, your shopping list, and your grocery list, what you have to purchase from your grocery store, and start preparing the meals that are going to make you lose weight and leave you highly energized with high performance. There are a lot of questions here. One question is from Marcelina, and she's in the UK, and she's asking, does keto diet leave you low energy? I think we answered this some point. Somebody asked the same question. Keto diets do not leave you low energy like what you see with other diet programs. Keto diet is a high source of fuel, high source of energy in your body. They use ketones. These are high premium quality energy source. And so it's like your car now using premium gasoline instead of regular cheap gasoline. You get better performance with the high gasoline. So go ahead and click the link below and get your custom plan. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so. Subscribe, because We're going to have more and more training on this channel on keto diet and how to lose weight. At the same time, you can leave your comments below and we'll get back to you. If you need to reach me right away, you can send me an email at ask@claimgiveaways.com. ask@claimgiveaways.com. Thank you and good night, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.